There is certainly a massive muscle difference right here.
Oh my goodness.
Oh!
Chase Burdick stepping in early to stop the early assault. Early assault with a weapon, mind you.
I see Zach try to take advantage of Houston's hubris. While Houston was too busy trying to get the crowd on his side, Zach was ready to pounce on him.
Ooh, oh my goodness. Zach hasn't even taken his shirt off, and yet the punching has already started.
We're starting off quite hot right now. Houston is just laying it into Zach right now.
Absolutely not giving him a second to think or to breathe, just laying in shot after shot, kick after kick, trapping him in the corner.
If I was a smart man, which I am, I'd say that Houston is probably frustrated with everything Zach's been doing to him the past few months.
No, you are absolutely not wrong at all. You are right on the money there. After all the repeated attacks by Zach, the repeated just insults and name-calling, something I noticed is that it has been a really long time since anyone, be it like in promos or on commentary, oh my, ooh, what a chop.
That chop just cut us off.
It did. It cut me off. But you know what? That's okay, because it was a chop, and it was deadly, and it hurt, and I could hear it from here.
Oh, Zach showing some cleverness right now. Ugh.
Recovering just a little bit.
Houston's going for tried and true. Misses. Zach ducks out of the way.
Gets out of the springboard, into the head scissor, throws him over with a Rana, and Zach is on outside on the concrete.
Collect yourself, Zach. Collect yourself right now. You're going to need to.
As I was saying before, it's been such a long time since anyone mentioned Houston's age in an insulting way here before, but Zach brought it up again for the first time in months. And Houston follows up with a Luthez press.
There's the anger, there's the frustration. I've personally felt a Luthez press from Houston Hendrix, and they don't feel nice, and I only know he does them when he's truly angry.
That does sound about right. It cannot be good to have a man's fist balled and ready to smack you in the face.
It's not good when Houston goes for top rope either. Zach seems to realize this, rolls out of the way to the opposite corner.
It's the veterancy and the ring knowledge, just the genuine, like, the ability and the know-how of Zach Taylor coming into play there.
Yes, he shows some ring awareness, pulling Houston down into the corner. That's taking advantage of your surroundings right there, stomping him into the corner.
Absolutely, just stomping on his chest, trying to compress those ribs into his lungs, to anything else that's going to just not only just hurt, but keep him from getting as much air into his lungs as he can, deprive his brain of oxygen, and keep him from moving.
Right now, Zach is completely taking advantage of the shaking Houston. He is laying in elbows to the back of the neck area, trying to ground this kid from doing presumably any aerial assault maneuvers. Ooh!
And there we go. Houston fighting back with a shot to the gut.
And a headbutt. What a silly maneuver.
That had to do as much damage to Houston as it did to Zach.
Going for a suplex from Zach. Oh!
And he connects. Dead center of the ring. Houston is down.
A 2 count. Houston showing some wear and tear.
Absolutely. Bringing his legs up almost into like a moon shape to try to get the full leverage of that pin, but Houston's still able to kick out somehow.
Zach is one of the more experienced wrestlers here at AAPW. Meanwhile, Houston is one of the youngest. This is truly an example of experience versus youth.
It's almost a master versus student scenario as well. Zach being the most long tenured teachers here at AAPW as well.
Going to the well.
And the kick to the face, because why not?
Hey, if it works, it works. I don't think I've seen Zach miss that move since he started hitting it again.
I think you're right. I think you're right there, Jen. I think every time he has done it, he's scored a hit. And Houston got the full brunt of it that time, gripping onto that nose and that jaw.
Quite literally on the ropes. Uh-oh.
And another chop.
Ouchies. We're going to see that one on his chest later tonight.
For sure. The sure sickening thud of meat on meat echoing through the arena.
Ugh.
The back elbow sends Houston to the mat with purpose.
There's some recoil on Zach's end, but overall, he's the one who's still on top. A bit of a cocky pin, but hey, do whatever you want if you feel like you're on top, I guess. Some would say it's wise, some would say it's arrogant.
It is definitely arrogant. Zach cannot make the mistake of underestimating his opponent, especially one that's been doing so well against him as of late. This is Houston Hendrix of all.
With help.
With help.
With help.
With help?
Yes.
Zach was the one who had help.
No. Yeah, I mean, kind of, but, Houston, he had to call in and grab someone from outside of the school, presumably because no one here likes him, and no one here would help him. Oh!
And that clothesline sends Houston down to the mat.
Vicious clothesline drops Houston. You know, Houston's quite a fan of clotheslines as well.
Absolutely. But he knows how much damage they
5
do when you
minutes
take
have
them.
gone by.
So he
5
knows how much
minutes.
it's going to be wearing on his body throughout all this.
5 minutes has had Zach mainly stay on top, with Houston mounting some resistance. Zach currently raising Houston up to the center. Knees to the back.
Driving those knees into his middle back.
The back is such a crucial muscle. It is very hard to do anything when your back is hurting.
Oh, absolutely. Even after just like a long day of work, like it's just too hard to continue some days.
Right now we got a tight hold on the chin. Trying to sap the energy out of Houston right now.
Trying to close off those airways.
It seems to be working. Houston, oh! Perhaps I spoke too soon. Houston seems to be rallying right now. The crowd completely behind him.
Finding his way up to his feet.
Beating his way out of the situation. Oh!
Zach grabs the hair and drags him back down to earth.
There we go. You use what you can get. And if the ref isn't going to stop you, then why not do it? Oh! Some deadly knees to the head.
Just dragging in the length of his leg across Houston's face. It's
dropping this high
devastating.
schooler back to middle school. Oh!
But he gets his way out of the body drop. Zach
Houston.
Connecting with nothing there as Houston rolls out of the way just in
Was
time.
it instincts or was it planned? I'm willing to bet it was just instincts, but hey, you know, maybe a monkey can type out Shakespeare if you give it enough time.
I'm gonna go with maybe a little bit of both. I'm pretty sure he saw him coming and knew he had to get out of the way, and so he rolled.
Zach's got Houston trapped in the corner. Oh!
And he ducks under the chop, gives him one of his own.
I suppose this is some revenge for earlier. Oh, but Zach, a quick kick to the gut.
Quick boot sends Houston down. He's on his knees. Zach grabbing the hair to get back into control.
You're back in the middle. A knee to the gut. Oh my goodness!
Shotgun drop kick sends Houston down hard.
His brain is rattling right now like a maraca. He probably can't get two thoughts strung together right now.
Bouncing back and forth in his skull like a game of Pong. Absolutely devastating strike
I bet
to the
he's
head.
staring at that blue mat thinking it's the sky right now. Oh!
I hope he's not in that bad a shape.
Zach
He's still
picking
got a
up
match to
Houston.
fight.
More offense to the back.
Into the belly to back. Zach gripping the back of his own head there.
Houston needs to learn when to stay down. If he takes any more punishment, he's going to end up in a hospital.
Somehow able to fight out of that pin. Houston is still up. AAPW Wrestling Championship on the line here.
Vicious grab to the hair from Zach Taylor.
Is Houston bleeding? Was I seeing that right?
Houston may be bleeding, and you know what? I wouldn't be surprised.
He did take a devastating shot, and Zach looks like he's targeting his nose now. I do think he is bleeding. That man, his nose is bleeding.
This is the sure sign. This is a sign for Houston. Give up, kid. You're bleeding. Zach isn't. What do you hope to achieve?
Not really a give up sign, more like now it's time to just get your head back in the game and pull out here.
You can't get your head back in the game when Zach's been rocking it the way he has this entire match. Oh!
Zach has definitely been targeting Houston's head, especially now that he's bleeding, but Houston is able to block 2 strikes and fight back with 2 of his own. Zach somewhat dazed by the looks of it, by the sheer force of the shots.
It is simply miraculous. Houston's mounting a striking offense. Reverse, whip, shoulder tackle.
And the jumping shoulder tackle and the jumping
Euro.
back elbow.
Oh, maybe not.
Using that extra momentum to set Zach down. Beautiful, beautiful neck breaker. Center of the ring. Zach has been rocked.
Zach is trapped in the corner right now. Houston's getting his steam back on. Here he
wind.
comes.
He's up on his feet.
Drop kick.
Drop kick to the corner.
Oh, we're going for round 2.
Going for it again.
Drop kick.
And another successful
Will we see a
connection.
third? 3 times the charm. It's either now or never. It was never for Zach.
And he's 3 for 3. The connected drop kicks.
Houston's going for the top. I think we might know what's coming, but Zach isn't down, so... I think Houston's going for something else. Something
like,
at the beginning.
There it is. There's the heart attack right there. In for the pin.
2.
Houston has won matches with that move before, and Zach is still able to kick out somehow.
We saw that Houston missed it at the beginning, and now, even though Zach has taken quite a bit of punishment from Houston, he's still able to kick out. It is very impressive. And frankly, it's impressive that Houston is able to gather his energy. I don't know where it's coming from.
The resiliency of both of these men is something to be admired, and we've seen both of them time and time again. So that even when the going gets tough, they have the stuff to keep going.
There was a vicious back elbow, but Houston trips Zach. Oh, going for a behind.
What do we got?
German suplex into the pin with a bridge. A narrow kick out.
A 2.9 if there ever was one, Edmund. 2.9 if there ever was one.
It is clear to see that both these competitors are feeling the effects of each other's offense. Houston trying to get the crowd behind him right now because apparently he can't get the morale himself. He tries to get the audience behind him.
Knowing the audience is behind you is just the extra bit of fuel you need to keep going sometimes. To know that these people want to see you succeed is the extra motivation you need beyond just scoring a victory to keep going when this much damage has been done to you. When your own blood is drenching your face.
Speaking of
just
this,
need that little momentum to keep
speaking of
going.
this battle momentum, it seems things have slowed down as both men battle on the apron. Kick to the head.
Enziguri getting that foot up to kick Zack in
Oh
the head.
my goodness.
No, what are they doing?
Zack is fighting. He's trying to prevent this suplex on the apron. He's fighting, dropping to a knee. Houston can't seem to get him over. Uh-oh!
He knows what's coming.
Houston back in the ring.
Draped over the rope, though. You gotta wonder if that did any damage in itself. And the
Big
boot
to the face. Oh, Houston wraps around as Zack tries to come back in.
Catches him
Ducks
in
the
waist
elbow.
lock.
Oh no! Zack manages to hit the brainbuster.
That could be it right there. Another close 2 count.
Near. I could have sworn I saw the tip of this ref's fingers hit the mat before Houston kicked out, but it's the ref's decision, not mine.
No, he got away from the 3 just in time, but it was close though. It was so close. I was starting to see 3 pop up on the screen in big bold letters. 3.
It is miraculous that Houston has been hit this many times in the head and can still get up. I wouldn't doubt that he has a concussion.
He's got to be seeing something. He's got to be seeing stars or something right now. He's just been absolutely devastated.
Boot from Houston. Oh my goodness!
Zack.
There was an attempt from Houston to fight back, answered very quickly by an Enziguri in the corner.
Absolutely.
Houston lifted to the top rope. Uh-oh.
No good can come of this.
Oh my word,
Zack
I've taken
has
this once. Oh my goodness!
Backbreaker over the knee.
Oh my god!
Somehow, some way, Houston is able to kick out.
This is inconceivable. That move could probably kill a person. How in the world did Houston kick out of it?
Just absolutely deadly offense from Zack there.
Zack is shocked. Zack is stunned.
He is absolutely gobstruck at the fact that Houston was somehow able to kick out of that attack.
Absolutely flabbergasted. Where's he going?
I'm not
Where's
quite
he going?
sure. He's
The
going-
belt? Is he just going to take it and leave? You know, technically, if he DQs, he retains his title.
If he DQs or counts out, he does retain his title.
But he's not
right.
leaving. He's climbing back in the ring with the title. Uh-oh.
This isn't about just winning now. This is about just devastating Houston.
Are we going to see a second attempt of what transpired at the beginning of this match? Zack's got the belt ready for Houston.
I think we are.
Ducked!
Calling back to his
Oh
early.
my word!
The forearm
Vicious forearm
strike. The Rainmaker.
Rainmaker.
That could be it. That could be the end.
Houston, cover. Why is he not covering? This fool is not Wait a minute.
This is his moment to capitalize.
What's he doing?
I'm not sure. I don't know what he's got planned.
Lingering by the belt that's fallen on the ground. He has it now. He's picked it up.
What is he thinking?
He's staring at it. He's pondering it. Oh no.
Oh, Houston,
Oh my
no.
word, Houston.
What are you doing, man?
I would expect this from anyone but Houston. What
Right?
is going to happen here?
Come on, man.
Oh, he drops the belt. He was clearly contemplating hitting him with it, but
Good
I
on
guess
you,
his
buddy.
morality, his morality went out. Instead, going for trying to shoot top rope.
Good on
Frog
you.
splash. Oh, rolls through. Zack rolled out of the way. Super kick.
Dear God, Zack in control of the
Up
match
on the
once
shoulders.
again.
Oh,
He
flips
fights-
out of it. Whoa, flipped around like a pizza.
The tornado
Satellite
DDT.
DDT. German. Oh my goodness.
Dear God. The
Going
pace,
back for the corner. Going back for the corner.
the pace of the match has quickly turned into
Houston knows he has to put this away right now. Zack is in perfect position. Here
And
comes
there
Houston.
is
Frog
the
splash. He hits it. He hits it.
experience.
That's three. Houston. My word.
Houston Hendrix is our new
The
AAPW
winner
Wrestling Champion.
and new AAPW Wrestling Champion, Houston Hendrix.
And yet again, Houston Hendrix climbs a mountain, chops down a big old tree, and becomes victorious,
You know,
becoming AAPW Wrestling Champion.
I could write an essay on every reason why I hate Houston Hendrix, But even I, after seeing this match, have to respect the grit. Clearly, he doesn't value his brain getting hit that much in the head, but clearly, you know, he has fight, he has soul, he has spirit, and even I can respect that, even though he'll never go to college and never be as smart as me.
He calls himself some scrappy kid, but he's a scrappy kid with a whole lot of gold around his waist right
He's
now.
a scrappy champion now.
An amazing, amazing match as always from this guy.
The fans are clearly on his side.
Absolutely.
Elated to see Houston Hendrix walk out with the belt. I can only imagine how confused and furious Zach Taylor will be upon gathering